Now, if you love Optimal Work Daily, a great podcast to pair it with is the Hustle Daily Show, part of the HubSpot podcast network and the audio destination for business builders. The Hustle Daily Show provides your daily dose of business, tech, news, and original stories to keep you in the loop on what's trending in business so you can use this information to help your own company succeed. The Hustle Daily Show's team of writers break down the biggest business headlines in 10 minutes or less, just like we do here, and explain why you should care about them. They'll also do deep dives on topics like a man who won the lottery 14 times and why it's nearly impossible to buy an original Bob Ross painting. I checked out a few episodes of the Hustle Daily Show, and to me, it felt like one of the most fun and streamlined ways possible to get the information you need to stay up to date on current business trends. So be sure to search for the Hustle Daily Show wherever you get your podcasts.
This episode is brought to you by Klaviyo, the platform that powers smarter digital relationships. With Klaviyo, you can activate all your customer data in real time, connect seamlessly with your customers across all channels, guide your marketing strategy with AI-powered insights, recommendations, and automated assistance, deliver experiences that feel individually designed at scale, and grow your business faster. Power smarter digital relationships with Klaviyo. Learn more at klaviyo.com/Spotify. That's KLAVIYO.com/Spotify.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1164. Losing your job doesn't have to mean losing yourself, by Michael Davidson with tinybuddha.com. And I'm Dan. I am your personal narrator, and we're going to get right to our post now from Michael Davidson as we optimize your life. Losing your job doesn't have to mean losing yourself, by Michael Davidson with tinybuddha.com. Quote, I believe one of the greatest achievements in life is the choice to be empowered, not paralyzed, by a disappointment. End quote. Lori Deshane. I was recently fired from my dream job, and this was devastating to me. Anyone who has ever lost their livelihood should be able to relate to this experience. Vulnerability, shock, confusion, and anger dominated my feelings in the aftermath of suddenly losing a job that I loved. What happened? My company created a fantastic referral program, and I saw a business opportunity to take advantage of it. I reached out to multiple senior members of the staff in order to get approval for my business plan, and then I set it in motion. 2 weeks later, I was fired, without warning, for the very thing that I had openly sought and received approval for. Upon hearing the news, my mind was reeling. I don't think I've ever been so angry. How could they do this to me, particularly after being told the day before that I could soon expect a promotion? How could they be so cruel? Why couldn't they work with me to resolve the issue in an amicable way? Thoughts of revenge swirled around in my head. I wanted to burn bridges. Oh Lord, how I wanted to burn bridges. My life was suddenly thrown into turmoil. The plans that my girlfriend and I had made for our next year or so were thrown into disarray. Would I have to move away from her? And how would that impact our relationship? How am I going to explain this to my friends and family? How was I going to pay my rent? How can I ever feel secure in a future job? Am I falling behind my friends? What it largely boils down to is feeling a loss of my identity. Despite only working at this company for a few months, its mission is something that I felt and continue to feel incredibly passionate about. I don't just mean that I lost my identity in the sense that I am what I do. Of course not. I'm so much more than just my job. But this job allowed me to act authentically. Not only did I enjoy my work, but I actually felt as though I was living my life rather than just working in order to live my life. I was doing good things and promoting something that I loved. As Homer Simpson once said, if I'm not a nuclear safety whatchamajigger, I'm nothing. Losing my job meant that I was no longer cutting-edge tech industry guy who's revolutionizing the world and helping the poor and downtrodden. But in reality, personal identity is far more complex than this. Whatever you think you are is at best only a vague approximation of who you really are. My former job was in customer service, and while there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, I really wasn't using my skills to the best of my ability. There are other lines of work, even within the same industry, that would allow me to express my identity more authentically and perhaps more profitably as well. I had gone through something similar before and learned a similar lesson then. Career setbacks have allowed me to fail up in the past, and they can do so again. Even though it feels as though the rug has been pulled out from under my feet, Past experience has proven to me that these situations can be among the most valuable. Real life requires embracing the uncertainty of who you are and accepting the vulnerability that comes along with this fact. My identity isn't some fixed quality that is only expressed via a particular job. My identity comes from my values, and I have to trust that these values can be expressed in some even greater, more authentic way. In other words, I am more than what I think I am at any given moment. Getting fired is difficult, but it need not be emotionally devastating. It helps to talk about it with trusted people who love you. It helps to write things down. And it helps to look at being fired as something to evolve through rather than something you get over. So, what's next for me then? I don't know specifically, but I'm sure it'll be something bigger, better, and more authentically me than what I have lost. And in the meantime, I need to let go and forgive those who I believe have wronged me. Luckily, I have been reading my copy of Tiny Buddha's 365 Tiny Love Challenges and just came across several exercises that are helping me to do this. First, I'm visualizing my former manager and the HR representative as, quote, a young child who is doing his or her best, making mistakes, and hoping for my understanding and forgiveness, end quote. The fact is, I was working for a startup, and chances are they were just doing their best and didn't really know how to handle the situation properly. It's quite possible that they are beating themselves up over it. I'm certainly not happy about what happened, but perhaps they aren't either. Everyone makes mistakes, and I forgive them for it. The second exercise, which perfectly sums up the message I'm trying to convey in this essay, is to, quote, imagine that you are the hero in a movie, and all the pain you've experienced has helped you grow and will eventually help you thrive in life. You are the hero of the story, not the victim, end quote. While I'm deeply saddened to have lost my job, this pain will be invaluable in fostering future growth. If you too have lost your job recently, or a role that feels like a part of your identity, try not to see it as losing yourself. You are so much more than any one job or role, and consider that maybe this happened for you, not to you. This chapter may be over, but the next one may be even better. You just listened to the post titled, Losing Your Job Doesn't Have to Mean Losing Yourself, by Michael Davidson with tinybuddha.com. You want consistency and quality, but you also want variety and freshness. If you run a business, you want it all. With nuts.com, you can get so many different delicious snacks and ingredients and know that they will consistently exceed your expectations. Nuts.com is your one-stop shop for the highest quality foods for business. They offer delicious office snacks, corporate gifts, and wholesale ingredients. And over 50,000 companies choose nuts.com for their business needs, from offices to hotels to restaurants and retail stores. And we've even loved their product as remote workers. Nuts.com has sent us plenty of snacks that keep us energized and focused so we can deliver the best work that we can. Nuts.com makes ordering for your business quick and easy. Right now, Nuts.com is offering new business customers a free gift with purchase and free shipping on orders of $125 or more at nuts.com/OWD. So go check out all the delicious options at nuts.com/OWD. You'll get that free gift and free shipping when you spend $125 or more. That's nuts.com/OWD. Your business is buried in manual work, taking forever to close the books. If this is you, consider three numbers: 37,000, 25, 1. 37,000. That's the number of businesses which have upgraded to NetSuite by Oracle. 25. NetSuite turns 25 this year. That's 25 years of helping businesses do more with less, close their books in days, not weeks, and drive down costs. 1, because your business is one of a kind, so you get a customized solution for all of your KPIs in one efficient system with one source of truth. Manage risk, get reliable forecasts, and improve margins. NetSuite is giving you the power of having all your information in one place, helping you to make better, more driven decisions as a business owner. Everything you need to grow, all in one place. And you really can't put a price on the power and efficiency that comes with having all of your processes streamlined like this. This is truly an unprecedented offer. Right now, download NetSuite's popular KPI checklist, designed to give you consistently excellent performance, absolutely free at netsuite.com/startup. That's netsuite.com/startup to get your own KPI checklist. netsuite.com/startup. And thank you to Michael for this post, and also, of course, to Lori of Tiny Buddha for letting us share all of the posts that we've shared from her website. Tiny Buddha has been helping people heal, grow, and find peace since 2009. The site features stories and insights from people of all ages from all over the globe. For daily wisdom, follow Tiny Buddha on Twitter and Facebook @TinyBuddha and Instagram @TinyBuddhaOfficial, or subscribe to the blog at tinybuddha.com/list. And be sure to check out Tiny Buddha's Inner Strength Journal, Creative Prompts and Challenges to Help You Get Through Anything, which is available on Amazon. Content from Tiny Buddha is featured across pretty much all of our podcasts now, so again, a big thank you to Lori, and come by tinybuddha.com for a lot more. But that's going to do it for this episode. I thank you as always for being here with me and for being a subscriber or follower, and I'll see you once again tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.